Mondo, Loco! Hello guys, you seen La La Land? Well, we're at the Smokehouse Restaurant, which is the interior where Mia first hears Seb play the piano. Come through, we'll show you. It's in this room here. Very exciting. I love this film. So here it is here. This is the room that she walks in on. She stands here. It looks a bit different in the film, but this is it, I guarantee it. She walks in here. He set the piano up just in the middle. She stops here, kind of like this. Listens to him play, and then he walks over and he just brushes past her the first time, but at the end they have a little snog, don't they? But here it is. There we go. This is the room. You can kind of sense the atmosphere, feel that jazz. Very good. He'd be sat in here, supposed to be playing Christmas songs, but he breaks into his little jazz number. But here he is. I'm going to show you a few more La La Land locations, because a lot of it's filmed at Warner Brothers. Anyway, check it out. It's nice. Hello, we're at the Warner Brothers studio here. We're just coming up to sing Mia's Cafe from La La Land. Very exciting. So check out, we're just getting into it now, so we'll show you in a second.
After this brown building, this is the outside, the apartment where Leonard, Sheldon, and Penny live. Mondo.
Okay, we're actually inside Mia's Cafe. This is where they filmed the actual scene. All the set's out now, but if we go outside, you'll get to see the exterior. Not really how it's filmed, so we have to be very covertly. Check it out, it's incredible.
For my cost walk, that's better.
Hello there, another location here from Seb and Mia's date. See if you recognise this one. It's actually closed at the moment. They only opened it for the filming of La La Land, but check it out. These stairs are doing me in. Don't be a smoker.
All these are right next to each other.
Yeah.
People would like to stick their hand out the window.
Oh no.
And they would get them crushed as the trolleys passed right by each other. Do you see the little rail? I meant the little door.
Oh yeah.
That holds people back. You see how it's only like this big? Yeah. People would run up and down and fall off that.
Oh my god.
Kids, they would like ram into that little gate and fall off onto the rails. So that was dangerous. They were super calm about it. Like really? They didn't have many cameras out here or anything.
Wow, and
like if you were down there at the lower plaza and you just were minding your own business, you wouldn't have noticed that they were filming.
That's incredible. Mm-hmm. Have you had a lot of people come and visit it since the film?
Well, we've had a lot of people visit it before the film because there's the Angels Flights book that came out a while ago.
What's that? Yeah?
So here, it's on the. On this illustration. It's quite an old book, but it's still very relevant. Michael Conley.
Oh right.
They were two buildings right there.
Yeah, I see. Those books.
Yeah.
Wow, that's brilliant. So this is up to the top of Angel Flight. This is where they get off here. They come out of this bit here and they sort of do the little dance around here. I can't do it, but they come out here and do a little dance. And this is the upstairs part of the Angel Flight. Already quite famous, as you may have just heard. But here we are. Impressive place. City of Stars. This is just a boring old car park I'm sitting in. I'll come to listen to some jazz. Where should I go for some jazz in LA? How about here, where Seb takes Mia on their date? They meet John Legend in here. This is the Lighthouse Cafe, where he goes when he's trying to convince Mia that jazz is actually quite cool, which I have to say it really is. Listen to Duke Ellington, that'll be the one. But here we go, the Lighthouse Cafe in Hermasos, isn't it? That's how you say it, Mike? The pier that he then walks along and sort of dances with the hat is just along there. We'll take you there in a second. But here we are. In the film, it looks like they come out of the Lighthouse Cafe, and Mia walks off that way to the left, and Seb walks the other one. It looks like he walks straight onto the pier, and it's actually on the pier. It's not actually on the pier. It's a little bit of Hollywood magic. It's just round the corner. The pier is just here. So here we go. There's the pier, where he finds the hat blowing along, and he picks it up and he dances with the lady, and then her husband comes up and sort of pushes him away. I think he's singing City of Stars. Possibly that's the first time he sings it in the film. I know he sings it with Mia later as well. But here it is. Here's the pier. As you can see, it's pretty busy. I would imagine it's even busier now since it won Best Film. Oh, no, it didn't. Sorry, that was weird. It was actually Moonlight. But it nearly won. It came pretty close. And as you can look over there, they've actually put up a statue of Mike Latto surfing over there, which is nice. But here we are on the pier from La La Land. So this is the bit where he's walking along here. I think if we get up a little bit further, it's probably the exact spot where he picks up the hat and he sort of does all the movements. A little bit like Gene Kelly. Awesome scene, and he sings a little song. It would have been nice to come here at night time, but we're heading off to other locations, and it's a lot quieter at this time of day. Will you just duck out of frame? Can you move your magic?
Hang on.
I'll put it on my foot. So he filmed from this angle. He stood about here, and you get to see all those buildings in the background as he does it. So at about this point, he looks down and finds the hat. Do you remember that bit? It's blown off the man down. Hey, look at this. And then he meets the couple just over here. Oh, hello, I nearly met that couple. He meets this couple just over here and has a little dance. Should I ask her for a dance? Should I go and ask her for a dance? Hello there, we're back at the Gamble house here, Doc Emmett Brown's house. We've been here a few times. I think we've shown you this a couple of times. I have to confess, I made a bit of an error. We've just been over another location that's quite close to here, and I was so excited I ran on ahead. I forgot to talk to the camera, so hopefully, Mike, did you film some stuff? You did, yeah, Mike filmed some stuff. Very unprofessional. I ran on ahead in a kind of slightly excited state. But anyway, we just went across the bridge from La La Land, which is also known as the Colorado Bridge, I think. It's the bridge that you see on some of the posters, and they go on their date. They go on their date for it. Actually, I'll find you a photo. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You can always Google image search this yourself. But we're walking this way, it would seem. I don't know, can you see that? Can you see that? You can edit this, Mike, can't you? There we go, it's that. Is that shot there? How's that coming out on the old camera? Nearly. So that's the bridge. We've just walked across it. As I say, unfortunately, in my state, I ran ahead. But Mike, you filmed some stuff, and he'll show. We're gonna cut to that right now. We're back like magic. And well, sorry about that. I won't do that again. I'll be with you from now on. I just need to remain composed, I think. Don't get overexcited, Alex. You've been here before, you know the story. You've got to talk to the camera. So anyway, on to the next location. I'll keep with you this time. Come on, let's go. So Seb and Mia's first date, when she gets up and leaves her current boyfriend and runs out of the restaurant after hearing the jazz coming through on the speaker, they go out to see A Rebel Without a Cause, and they go and see it here in the Rialto Cinema, just here. This is it. It's actually closed. We just found out it hasn't actually shown a film here since how long? 10 years, Mike? 10 years time. So just with it, as you can see here, congrats, La La Land. Filmed here, really cool, the Rialto Cinema, but it looks great. Come on, have a look at some of the brickwork and some of the stuff. It's really old, looks fantastic. So there they are, they're standing here. He's actually stood here, waiting for her to come in. He's sort of holding the ticket, looking up and down, looking at his watch, waiting to see if Mia's going to turn up, looking a bit sad. Poor old Ryan Gosling. Turns to the guy here and sort of shrugs and walks in. And lucky for him, she does turn up. And they go in and they watch the film, and then the film sort of breaks, doesn't it? Just as James Dean gets up to the Griffith Observatory, and they go, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Griffith Observatory. And that's where we're going now. So as soon as they leave the Rialto, they repeat the shot that they see in Rebel Without a Cause. They drive up here. They pull all the way up here, come up here, park up here, and they run into the Griffiths, and here we are at the Griffiths now. Nice sunny day. So yeah, we're going to go inside and show you where they dance around. You remember they danced around that pendulum scene and that amazing sort of flying wire scene in the room with all the stars? Let's go and see if we can find that. It's very busy up here today. You remember they dance around, they have the camera at the top here, and they dance around, and you can see the pendulum swinging here. We get to have a look down here. Oh, there's Helen there. And here's the pendulum here, swinging round. What do you think of that, Helen? Impressive?
Pretty cool, yeah.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
They dance all around here inside. Like so. Okay, the famous flying scene, the scene where they start dancing and the wire work and they're flying, that's actually done in a studio, obviously, because you couldn't do the wire work. It's based on how it looks in there. Unfortunately, you can't get in there at the moment, which is a shame, but this is it. This is where it's supposed to be. They go in there and they fly around on wires in there, but as I say, it's actually in a studio. It's probably in one of the studios at Warner Brothers where we were at the other day. But yeah, the rest of it's all done here. Impressive stuff. Again, all part of that sequence, they come up after being at the Rialto. They come straight here, wander around all of this. Used in quite a lot of films, Transformers, Terminator, Yes Man, lots of films, Charlie's Angels. Very busy here today. I should imagine La La Land's giving it a bit of more of a boost, even though this place is pretty busy all the time anyway. It is a nice day as well. All the way down to Santa Monica down here. Oh damn, look at that for a view. Lovely views all the way out, very clear. If you come around this way, you see in the background the Hollywood sign just there. I'm not too sure if they show you the Hollywood sign very much in the film actually. Somewhere up there, one disappointing thing is Kathy's Corner. That's where they have the very famous What a Waste of a Lovely Night scene where they're dancing with the bench. That is a 2-hour hike to get to that point. No roads, can't get to it. A bit disappointing, we won't be able to get there. The bench isn't there, the light's not there, nothing's there. It would have been good to sort of just stand there and take in the atmosphere, I guess. I could have taken you to a different road and lied, but I'm telling you the truth here. So Kathy's Corner is actually somewhere up there, about a 2-hour hike. Talking of a 2-hour hike, if you saw any of the Hollyweed signs that were there, supposedly the guy who did that had to climb that mountain to get there because there's lots of CCTV and motion sensors. So he climbed that mountain, took about 4 hours to do the Hollyweed sign. I think it was up there for about, what, 40 minutes, so we've been told? Okay, they've just opened the doors for the planetarium show. We're going to have a quick look at what they based the inside of the studio on. Quickly have a look now. Hello there, a bit of David Bowie in the background for you. We're in the indoor Central Market in downtown LA. Again, this is another location from 7 meters gates from La La Land. They come down here and actually sit on these seats here. This is where the sound is here. Okay, so the first time that Mia hears Seb playing is down here. She walks down this road, feeling a bit depressed, having just walked away from her friends at the party. Walks past this mural. As you can see, there's lots of iconic Hollywood stars. There's James Cagney, John Wayne, there, R2-D2. We've got E.T. in the background making a phone call, Charlie Chaplin. She walks past here. She gets to about here and she starts hearing the piano music. She starts to slow down a bit. There's a blue light around here. She goes in the door here, and then that's when we cut the interior with the smokehouse where we were the other day. But this is the exterior where Mia first hears the piano playing. Right, we've got another La La Land location for you. We didn't go to this one last year. If you look over here, this is the Beeks. This is at a tapas and salsa place that they do over here. Come down here, that's the club there. That's the area he sits in there. We'll get a better shot of it. So here we are at Beeks. This is it here, the salsa and tapas place. Remember they take the side and they smash it here and run off. Remember that bit, Mike? Yes. We can go along here. We'll walk back because I'll show you. This is where he parks over here. That's Beeks there. And then over here is the retro dairy that he he parks at. He parks over there. I'm going to swing around, Mike. That's the Retro Dairy. Now, in the film, you'll probably remember that he sits in front of a kind of orange sticker. That ain't there. They stuck that on. You'll see the wall is actually just a brown wall. It's there. So he parks up against that wall there. And that's where they have the big sticker against it. So yeah, you get a good view from it here. I think he would have put I think they put like tables and seats just there, and he sat against that wall there. And I think, what's the director called? Damien Chazelle. He stuck up a big sticker across that. They should have kept it up really. Looks better than that. What colour's that? Brown? Yeah. Pooey brown. Would have looked better than that. But yeah, and then he looks across there with evil eyes, thinking they could do so much better than having a tapas salsa place. Pick one, you know, do one well. Let's go. Another La La Land location here. This is Mia's Theatre where she puts on a play. What's her play called? Farewell Boulder City. To Boulder City. Yeah, here he is. This is Hamish. He's a bit of an expert on La La Land. He's going to tell you a bit about it.
So here, this is like where her play, or where she thinks the play's gone wrong, and Sebastian misses it because of his like photo shoot with the band. So her Prius is parked there, and like Sebastian rocks up here, and he jumps out of his car because he's scared that he's missed it. He like bangs on the door, no one answers, he knows he's missed it, bangs on the window, screams Mia, then Mia comes out of that door there, and then they like have a dialogue, and that's like the heartache.
Yeah, the horrible moment.
It's like, you know, it's falling apart, it's revealed to the audience and it falls apart. I teared up at that point.
Yeah.
And then like she drives away, and then she's like, oh, I'm going home. And then he's like, this is your home. I can't do his voice.
Anymore.
And then she's like, no, my real home. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, heartbreaking, sad stuff.
Yeah, it's like, this is one of those scenes where it's like, it's revealed to the audience that the relationship is falling apart because Korea's getting in the way. And this is quite a key scene.
There you go, cool. Got another La La Land location for you now. As you can see, a few people are gathered here. We've got to be very quick here, actually. I've got a big sign outside saying no filming, no photography, but public property. I don't know what they're going to be able to do about that. Set Mia on me. This is Mia's apartment. So she comes out of here singing Someone in the Crowd, swishing her little skirt. And then the girls meet in the middle of the road there. Camera goes up, they run off into the car, and they go off for their night at the party. There you go, she walks down to there. That's her place just there. It's pretty fun, isn't it?